Yo, 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 it is Susie here. I'm doing the duo thing, so I'm just going to quickly put the title in Insta and then I will be right with you. Hey, Donna. Okay, so let me just do this. I feel like I'm going to get a little bit controversial here today. I feel a little bit like, and then let me see if I can pin it. How do we pin it? There we go. Yeah. Hi, Antoinette. I want to talk about partners, and I feel that this is super, super important. Hey, Holly. It comes up. Hey, Mum in the Know. It comes up again and again and again. And I'm not talking about the supportive ones, because I know that there are loads of you amazing women out there that do have really supportive partners. I am talking about the ones who are not so supportive when it comes to your business. And this is what I have been noticing, is that I speak to a lot of women who have pretty much, for the most part, great relationships in all areas, but when it comes to the business part, there is a clash. There is a lack of understanding, and there is a lot of actual resentment from the women towards their partners, sometimes consciously, sometimes outwardly, but a lot of the time that this is buried in the fact that they kind of bury it. They feel resentful because their partners do not get them and are not supportive when it comes to building their business. Give me a thumbs up if you can relate to this. And as I say, it's not everybody, but it's a lot of people that I am speaking to at the moment, and which is why I wanted to do a live stream on it, because it's really, really easy. And I hear it a lot in the LLE group, is how do I get my partner on board with this? How do I, how can I get them to support me? How can I get them to get it? And the thing that I want to say that is a little bit controversial and that you might not like is that your partner's lack of belief in your business and what feels like you is a reflection of the self-doubt that you have about your ability to succeed in your business. Ouch! Does that sting a little bit? And the thing that is holding you back from really stepping into the fullness and the full expansion and expression of who you are and what you can do and what you can do in your business is the self-doubt and the lack of belief that you can really do it. And it's easier to kind of put your frustration onto your partner when they are questioning you, when they are asking you to justify investing in your business or the amount of time and energy that you are spending on doing your thing. It is much easier to say, why are you such a dick? Why don't you get it? And to feel really frustrated with them. But the reason that it's striking a chord with you is because you question whether you should really be investing in your business anymore, or spending any more time on your business, or spending any more energy on it, especially when you find it difficult to switch off. You're always thinking about it, and you have got so much on your freaking to-do list, you feel so busy with it. And instead of you getting the clients and booking the workshops and doing all of the things that you know that you want to do, you really feel that you are spending a huge amount of time getting nowhere. And that simmers away, really making that self-doubt and that self-belief, just reducing it every single day. And the way that that manifests is in frustration with your partner, and frustration, for those of you who have kids, frustration with your kids. And then as you get frustrated with your partner and with your kids, that feeling of self-loathing and frustration and guilt and shame eats away at you. And the problem with feeling like this about yourself and about your business and the way that you're showing up in your personal life is that that is the thing that stops you from fully showing up in your business. So the reflected self-doubt that you're seeing in your partner stops you from showing up online in the way that you need to show up online. It stops you from sharing your message as fully and as comprehensively as you know that you could share your message, because underneath being pissed off with them about not getting it, you're feeling fearful about what if it doesn't work? What if I do fail? What if I am not good enough? Let me know if any of that is resonating with you. In order to really get the traction that you want in your business, you have to go all in. And I'm not talking about doing more stuff, actually. I'm talking about going all in on you and really believing in yourself and in your mission. And when you are able to do that, it's not about, without wanting to sound cliche, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And when you're communicating with your ideal tribe and the people that you know that you can help, you speak to them in a different way. You command a different level of engagement. You are more powerful in your messaging. You are not afraid to ask for the sale, because you know that the sale, with asking for the sale comes a transformation. You stop undercharging for your services. You stop feeling embarrassed about asking for the sale and asking for the increase, because you are absolutely committed to being the fullest expression, the highest version of yourself in your business. And at the moment, if you are struggling with an unsupportive partner, it is because you are not going all in on yourself. And so what I really want to suggest to you today is, rather than focusing on trying to persuade them that you can do this, and rather than focusing on trying to justify your existence and, you know, the choices that you are making in your business, I want you to focus on releasing your self-doubt. I want you to make a choice today that you are committing to going all in, because at the moment you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I know you want it, I know you're hoping for it, I know you're wishing for it, I know that you're journaling on it, I know that you're spending time energetically trying to get into it, but the reality is that when you are still having these conversations with your partner about whether you should actually be doing this business and how long you're going to do it for and all of that stuff, it's because you haven't made it abundantly clear that you are all in, and they are not seeing that in your actions, because you're still not showing up fully in the relationship and in your business because of the self-doubt, the guilt, the shame, and all of that other shit. You have to make a commitment to release that and really connect with the bigger version of yourself and who she is when she's showing up on a daily basis in your business. Let me know how that sits with you, peeps, because I felt really nervous about sharing this today, but it's really, really important. Kimberly says, I have a lovely partner, but whenever spending money to build capability in my business, we tend to disagree. Emmy, I definitely couldn't manage without the support of my husband. He's my biggest cheerleader. Yeah, this is not for all partners. This is for people who are really struggling with unsupportive partners. And for people who, yeah, are fortunate. You're very, very fortunate and privileged to have somebody who gets it, because it really isn't the same for everyone. Emmy saying, Kimberly, it's been a long road to get there, but once he realised I was serious, he got serious too. I love that, Emmy, and thank you for sharing that. Food for thought for sure. Okay, great. I hope it's not just food for thought. I hope that it is food for taking action. So I'm going to leave that with you there. If you have any questions, any queries, then do not hesitate to hit me up, because I'm really interested. Hit me up in the comments. I'm really interested to hear, for those of you who are experiencing this, whether it resonates or not. Okay, thank you, my love. Mwah. I will speak to you soon. I'm going to actually try to end this video on Facebook, because I never do it properly. Yay! See you later.